Today I will be making anarkali gown with 16 kalis out of a saree. This is also called 16 panel gown. I will be using pallu part to make front neck patch, jacket style design. Now for top part, put lining on 4 folds such that length and width are as shown. Length of the top is 13.5 inches. Take 1 inch extra so that it will be 14 inches length. Width should be 4th part of your chest plus 3 inches extra. So here we take 12 inches. This is open side. And here is closed side. Start marking from this side. Now let's take shoulder measurement. Here shoulder is 12 inch. So mark at 12 divided by 2, which is 6 inches. Mark armhole 6 inch, same as shoulder measurement. Now draw a line downwards as shown in the video. Let's take chest measurement. Here for our video, chest is 34 inches. So 34 divided by 4 is 8.5 inches plus 2 inch margin. You can replace all measurements with yours. Draw a line as shown in the video. Let's start with waist measurement. Waist is 28 inches, so 28 divided by 4 is 7 inches plus 2 inch margin. Join chest and waist point. On this line, mark 1 inches above from the bottom. And then make a small curve shape as shown in the video. This will give nice shape to the gown. Now let's draw armhole curves. I am starting with back armhole first. Mark center on armhole line. Here it is 3 inch. Draw armhole curve from the point down to the chest point as shown. Front armhole. From the center of armhole line, mark ½ inch inside. Now draw armhole curve from that point as shown in the video. Back armhole and front armhole. Mark neck width 3 inches. Now let's mark shoulder slope. This will help shoulders to sit properly without slipping. Mark at ¼ inch on armhole line from top. Now join this point to neck width point. Mark front neck depth at 5.5 inch. Make a box at 3 inch width as shown in the video. Draw front neck curve. Use a small cup to get perfect shape. Now cut along the markings. Do not cut front armhole and neck yet. Now separate front and back body. Cut front arm hole depth and front neck on the front body. We'll cut back neck later. I will keep it aside for now. For front part, we make 3 layers: lining, gold fabric, outer layer. I am using pallu for inner layer. You can use whichever fabric you like. Put the design part on 2 folds. Place front body on it and cut. Make sure fold sides are on same side. This will be your inner layer for front part. Keep it aside. Now on the same front lining, let's give the neckline more depth. This will be for outer layer of the front. Measure and mark at 4 inches from the bottom as shown in the video. 4 inches is standard for all sizes. Make a box at 3-inch width as shown in the video. Draw a curve. Use a small cup to get perfect shape. Now cut along the markings. Now lining part for outer layer of front body is completed. Keep it aside. Now draw back neck. Mark neck width 3-inch and back neck depth 8.5 inch. Make a box at 3-inch width as shown in the video. Use a cup to get perfect shape. Cut along the neckline. Back body lining is completed. I finished cutting front and back body lining. Now cut these on main fabric. Place front and back body lining on main fabric and cut. Front and back body cutting is also completed. Front body has 2 layers. This is how we are going to set both the layers for the final look. Now let's cut lining for bottom skirt. Put the lining on 4 folds as shown in the video. Fold front or back body in half as shown in the video. Now place the body part near closed corner of the skirt lining. Mark as shown in the video and add half-inch margin. Now mark similarly on the opposite corner as shown in the video. Join these 2 points diagonally. Cut along the line. Open the folded edges as well. We get 4 individual panels on one side and 2 double panels on the other side. Cut the uneven parts on the top and bottom as shown. Now keep these aside and cut uneven parts on the other half too. Now take one double panel for front skirt. Place 2 individual panels on sides as shown. Remaining 2 individual panels and 1 double panel will be used for back skirt. Now stitch and join the 2 side cullies to the center cully as shown in the video. Both front and back skirt lining is ready. Using this method, we get more ghera from less fabric. Keep aside. Cut borders on both sides of the saree. We can use them for skirt and sleeves. Now fold the saree at center. Saree is on 2 folds. Now fold again as shown. Saree is on 4 folds. Fold again. Now saree is on 8 folds. Fold one more time. Now saree is on 16 folds. In total, we folded the saree 4 times. Now let's mark skirt length and cut. Total ready length is 43.5 inches. Total length 43.5 inches minus top 13.5 inches minus border 4 inches equals 26 inches. Mark and cut at 26 inches. Length can be according to your measurements. We will be using the remaining fabric for sleeves. Now on the folded skirt fabric, mark at 1.5 inches on one end as shown in the video. Mark the same on opposite corner. Mark at 1.5 inches on the opposite corner end as shown in the video. Join 2 points diagonally. Cut along the line. Since the fabric is on 16 folds, we get 16 cullies, 8 on front and 8 on back. 8 full cullies for front side. For back side, we get 7 full cullies and 1 cully will be in 2 pieces. The cully that came in 2 pieces, we can stitch it as shown in the video and make it 1 full cully. Let's put them aside and cut sleeves. Put fabric on 4 folds at 9 inches width. Armhole plus 2 inches or 3 inches gives 6 plus 3 equals 9 inches width. Sleeve length is 9 inches, border is 2.5 inches, total sleeve length is 11 inches. From closed corner, mark at armhole line 6 inches plus 2 inches or 3 inches equals to 9 inches. From that point, mark at 3 inches down. Draw a straight line for 1.5 inches at this point. From there, draw armhole curve as shown in the video. Length of the sleeve without border is 9 inches. Sleeve round is 9 inches divided by 2 inches equal to 4.5 inches plus add 1.5 inches margin. Join points as shown in the video. Cut along the markings. Open the sleeves. Make sure both right sides are inside. Now draw front armhole depth and cut as shown in the video. Observe the front armhole depth. With this, sleeve cutting is completed. Now let's finish necklines on the top bodies. This will be the front body's inner layer. This will be front body's outer layer. This is back body. These are sleeves. Let's finish neckline on front inner layer. Use 1.5 inches strip similar to neckline. Place the strip on right side of the fabric, stitch along the neckline. Make small cuts along the neckline. Flip over to the other side and make a top stitch. Make a top stitch and hand hem on the other side. Neckline is finished and ready. Next, let's finish the outer layer. Now cut at the center as shown in the video. I will be adding some buttons. Finish each piece separately. Place lining on the right side of the fabric. Stitch along the neckline. Trim extra fabric around the stitch line. Make small cuts as shown in the video. Flip lining to the other side and make a top stitch. Neckline stitching finished. Now stitch all around and trim extra fabric. Similarly finish the other part too. Now place these two outer layers on the inner layer. Stitch near shoulders as shown in the video. Next, stitch from the bottom on one part. We will stitch some loops on the other one as shown in the video. Stitch small loops on one side. This is optional. I will stitch along the neck as well as shown in the video. I like closed look. If you want jacket style look, you don't have to stitch along the neck sides. I finished stitching on one side. Finished stitching loops on the other one. Now set it neatly and stitch the other side too. Now stitch all around. Front part stitching is completed. Keep it aside. Now let's finish the back body part. Place lining on right side of the fabric and stitch along the neckline. Trim extra fabric around the neck. Make small cuts along the neckline as shown in the video. Turn lining over to the other side and make a top stitch. Neck is ready now. Now stitch all around and trim extra fabric. Back body part is finished. Now join front and back body parts along shoulders. Make sure right sides are inside. I hand stitched a few golden beads as buttons. Now let's add sleeves. Add border to both the sleeves. Place border on the sleeve as shown in the video and stitch. Turn border down and make top stitch as shown in the video. Sleeves are ready. Now let's join sleeves to the body. Put body on wrong side. Make sure front arm depth is towards front part. Match center notch on the sleeve with shoulder center, pin up and stitch as shown in the video. Stitch as shown in the video. Top part is ready. Keep it aside. Now let's attach panels and finish skirt part. Now set up gullies like this, 8 panels for front side and 8 panels for back side. To join gullies, place one gully over the other as shown in the video with right sides inside and stitch. Likewise, stitch all gullies. Now on back side we have 7 full panels and 1 panel slit in half. Join the slit panel as shown in the video. Join the panel as shown with right sides inside. Likewise, attach all other panels. Front and back skirts are ready with all gullies attached. Total we have 16 gullies. As you see in the video, we have a heavy flare. Now let's add border to the skirt. Place border on skirt, right sides together as shown in the video. Stitch and flip the border down, then make a top stitch again. Later I realized saree has 5 inches border on bottom and a small 2 inches border on the top. So I added some saree fabric to the small 2 inches border to make it 5 inches. I will use this as border on the back side. Border is attached. Now attach skirt lining to the main fabric as shown in the video. Match the centers and stitch. Lining is attached. Now attach top and skirt parts. Place top on the skirt as shown in the video, right sides together and inside. Match the centers on the skirt and top, pin up and stitch. Top and skirt attached. Now let's do body fitting. Turn the dress inside out and start making fitting lines. Now draw a center line on top part till waist. On either side of this center line, mark fourth part of the chest near armhole. Here it is 8.5 inches. So mark at 8.5 inches on both sides. You can adjust these measurements according to yours. Similarly, mark fourth part of waist near waistline. Here it is 7 inches. So mark at 7 inches on both sides of the waistline. Join waist and chest points. Mark 1.5 inches down from waist onto the skirt. Stitch till this point with all lining and main fabric together. After this point, stitch lining and main fabric separately as shown in the video. Now mark sleeve round 9 inches divided by 2. Join this point to the chest line as shown in the video. Now stitch along the lines. Dress looks nice and ready. Let's add dory and tassels. Stitch dories about 1 inches to 1.5 inches down from the shoulder. For tassels shown in this video, take 3 inches square fabric pieces, as many as you want. I am taking 4 on each side, in total 8 pieces. Hold on to the square at one corner and trim in a curve as shown in the video. Place dory on right side of the fabric strip as shown in the video. Fold at the center and stitch with the dory as shown. Now turn the stitched tassel outside. Similarly, you can add as many tassels as you want at 1 inches distance as shown in the video. Tassels are ready. They are simple yet beautiful. Attach dories now.